Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be a journal with me, and the voiceover is gonna be me talking about Teen Wolf. So this video will contain spoilers for both the show and the movie. So if you don't care about any of that, feel free to mute this video and play your own music. But I already talked to my poor friends about this, and now I'm gonna talk to you about this because the movie came out recently and I had to talk to someone about it. So I asked my friend Kay if she had watched it, and she was like, no, she hasn't. She didn't even watch the show, and yet here I was just typing away like. So yeah, let's just start. So Teen Wolf is about a high school student. His name is Scott, and he lives in Beacon Hills. So he becomes a werewolf after he gets bitten by Derek, and it's just like the first season is just about him evolving and like dealing with, you know, this drastic change on becoming a werewolf. And then, you know, he learns that where he lives has a lot of supernatural activity. And so the whole series is just about having to deal with him being a werewolf and all this supernatural shit that's going on. And his best friend is Styles Stilinski, or Mieczysław Stilinski. He is my favorite character in the show, and he's not even in the movie. So that sucks. I first started watching it, or like before I watched it, I thought that Styles was the main character, and a lot of people just talked about him and not Scott, which, you know, I think it's not fair to Scott because he is the main character. There are 6 seasons, and I think there's actually like exactly 100 episodes, which is very satisfying. So it first aired in 2011, and then the final season got released in 2017, and then the movie recently got released in 2023. It was supposed to be released last year, but I think like there was so much going on that they had to postpone it, which is already like a red flag. After I watched the show, I read a lot of fics, especially Styles and Derek, or Sterek, if you will. If you guys want to know what queer baiting is, Teen Wolf got your back. Because it was implied that something would happen between Styles and Derek, but it never did. And then they even, I think it was before season 3, or I can't remember what season it was, but they literally were on a ship, and they were like, oh look, we're on a ship, because they knew they were popular, and they knew how to use that to and then nothing happened. I'm mad, but I digress. I want to believe that nothing happened because of the age we were in. They couldn't give us the gay. They couldn't give us the gay. So after I finished watching this show, I of course rewatched it, because that is just me. When I hyperfixate or something, I have to rewatch it again. And I recently rewatched it because I knew the movie was gonna come out. And when I first read that they were gonna come out with a new movie, I was like, oh my god, it's happening. I can't believe it. Like 2021, like 3 years after the show, they're gonna come out with a movie that was gonna be... Okay, the first flag for me was that it's gonna be a direct sequel to the season 6, which already season 6 was very bad. Like the ending of Teen Wolf, very bad, because the way it ended, it was supposed to be like a pilot to a new show they were working on that never happened. So the ending felt very, very rushed, and like it just wasn't very much resolution. So that was already like a bad thing. And then I learned that Dylan O'Brien was not gonna be in the movie. And then at first, Tyler Hoechlin, who plays Derek, also wasn't gonna be in the movie. But then I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna read more about this. I'm just gonna watch the movie when it comes out. And then, and then I saw the trailer, and Allison was there. And if you watch the show, you know that Allison died in season 3. So to bring her back, it was like, okay, sure, I guess. But in the trailer, they didn't show how they brought her back. But then after watching the movie, I was like, huh, this is how they bring her back. Which makes no freaking sense at all. But I was like, okay, sure. I'm not gonna doubt the show, because it is called Teen Wolf. It is about werewolves and coyotes and banshees. So I'm like, okay, they're gonna bring her back somehow. But then they kill off Derek. The last 5 minutes, they kill him off, and I am so mad. And the way I found out was through, I didn't even watch the movie, but I found out through TikTok. And honestly, I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen it all through TikTok. Hi, editing Thai here. Since this video or the voiceover, I have seen the movie, and it was a choice. That was minutes wasted. Thank you. And then I watched a 1-hour video essay, which I will link down below. But I'm so mad. First they don't bring back Styles, and then they kill off Derek. And to top it off, Derek has a child. His name is Eli, and he is literally Styles. His mannerisms, his wit. He even drives the Jeep, and so the Jeep. Styles drives a Jeep in the show, and he loves it. And then in the movie, Derek takes it away, or he takes it to his shop because he's a mechanic now, and he fixes it. And then after he dies, Styles' dad says, "Your father had complicated feelings about that Jeep." And is the Jeep a metaphor for Styles? Because fuck, what was the reason? What was the reason? So yeah. But before Derek died, his eyes turned red, which makes him a true alpha. And then I saw a TikTok where after he quote-unquote supposedly died, he comes back and Kate asks him, "I thought you died." And he was like, "No, I evolved." So it's like, is he dead? But the man exploded. So I'm like, ugh. But he also died on top of the Nemeton. So I'm like, if they can bring back Allison, they have to bring back Derek, right? And there's already rumored there's gonna be a second movie. So I'm like, what is the reason? Is there any... If you're not gonna bring back Styles, why make a movie at all? You know? So I don't know. I don't know, man. After the show, after I watched the movie, I went back and rewatched my favorite season, which is season 3B. Season 3 of Teen Wolf is superior, especially the part when Styles become Void Styles. You have to know, you had to be there. But the scene where before they defeat him and Void Styles is like, divine move, divine move.
Divine move. Divine move. You think you have any moves at all? You can kill Leone, but me? I'm 1,000 years old. You can't kill me!
It is so good. And then after, I watched the show, there's so many TikToks, and I keep looking at them, and I wanna cry. Oh. And then another ship that I didn't really care about when I first watched this was Theum, which is Theo and Liam. Theo is not even in the movie. What the fuck? And then Mason and Liam were supposed to be best friends. They were best friends in the series, but they don't even talk to each other in the movie at all. And then Allison and Lydia were best friends, but they don't interact at all. They had a little hug, and that's it. There's so much I can talk about, but honestly, the video I'm gonna link down below by Friendly Space Ninja explains it all. He has the same frustration as me. And I will also leave a link to his or their Teen Wolf video. It's one of my favorite videos to watch. I honestly could go on and on about Teen Wolf. This video could quickly become like an hour if I had written a script, because I could easily like talk through each season, but I'm not gonna do that. There's a show, I don't know what it's called, but I've seen it on TikTok, where there's like a person and then there's like specialized category where they can answer anything. And I feel like my category will be Teen Wolf, because you can ask anything about Teen Wolf and I would know how to answer. I'm not even kidding. I think I've seen that show like 5 times. It is not even a good show. It's just entertaining. But after season 3, it just goes downhill. But I will defend that show until I die. Not the movie though. The movie is not canon, in my honest opinion. There's so many hours after I first recorded the voiceover, but a final thought. If Styles was in the movie, Derek would not have died. Because Styles would have figured out everything and he would find a way for them to defeat the Nogitsune without Derek having to sacrifice himself. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Ooh, another character I really like is Kira. And she was introduced in the 3rd season, like before 3B at least. And she was a very interesting character because she was a kitsune or a fox. And I wish they like talked more about her powers, which I think they were supposed to after she went on her what's the word, not trip, but like adventure with skinwalkers to learn how to control her powers. So I think that if she came back in season 6, they would have talked more about her powers. But unfortunately, Arden Cho, who plays Kira, they treated her so badly, and then they just didn't bring her back for the last season. Yeah, Friendly Space Ninja talks so much more about this, but just know that they did Arden Cho so dirty, and I was so excited to see like an Asian character on the show, and then they just didn't bring her back. I'm so mad, like, why? So yeah, I don't have much to say. Have you seen Teen Wolf? Have you seen the movie? Share your thoughts down below, please. Please cry with me. And I hope you enjoyed this movie. Nope, this video. And I hope you guys have a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.